On a sunny spring afternoon, the streets of São Paulo were bustling as usual. People rushing about, noisy cars and the typical cacophony of the metropolis. In the midst of this bustle, an elegant man in an impeccable suit walked with firm steps. His name was Gustavo Albuquerque, a successful businessman known for his fortune and his generous donations to charities. But that afternoon, he carried with him a different purpose. Gustavo stopped in a busy square and looked around, as if searching for something. With a deliberate gesture, he dropped his luxurious wallet on the ground before continuing on his way, pretending not to notice. The wallet, stuffed with cash, credit cards and documents, remained on the ground, a decoy for a silent test of honesty. Meanwhile, a few meters away, a slight woman in shabby clothes watched the scene. Her name was Anna. She had lived on the streets for years, ever since she lost everything in a fire that destroyed her home and her life. Despite the adversity, Anna maintained a rare dignity, a sparkle in her eyes that revealed a kind and honest soul. Seeing the wallet on the floor, Anna felt her heart race. This could change her life. With hesitant steps, she approached and picked up the wallet. She opened it and saw Gustavo's photo on one of the documents. Without thinking twice, she decided that she had to return the object to its owner. "Excuse me, sir," said Anna, catching up with Gustavo, who was walking away. He turned around, surprised to see the woman in front of him, holding his wallet. "I think this is yours." Gustavo was stunned. He had expected someone to take the wallet, but not so quickly, and he certainly hadn't expected it to be returned so promptly. He took the wallet, thanking him sincerely. "Thank you so much. You have no idea how much this means to me," said Gustavo with a mixture of surprise and admiration. Anna just smiled, ready to get back to her routine on the streets, but Gustavo, moved by a sudden curiosity and an impulse of gratitude, decided to do something more. "Please allow me to reward you in some way. Can I help you?" he offered, his eyes reflecting a combination of compassion and determination. Anna hesitated, looking at the man in front of her. She could accept the money, but something in her innate honesty stopped her. Instead, she made a simple but unexpected request. "I just want a job, sir. I don't need handouts. I want a chance to rebuild my life with dignity." Gustavo was impressed by Anna's response. Most people would have asked for money, but she wanted work, dignity. That touched him deeply. "Sure, let's do it," Gustavo replied, smiling. "Come with me, let's change this situation." And so, with a gesture of kindness and an unusual request, two lives began to intertwine in a way that no one could have predicted. The next day, Anna woke up feeling different. Anna started work immediately, showing a dedication and care that impressed everyone. Gustavo watched from a distance, amazed at Anna's determination. He often found himself thinking about her life before that meeting and wondering what else he could do to help. One afternoon, he decided to talk to Anna. "Anna, I'd like to know more about you," he said, calling her into his living room. "Please sit down." Anna, a little nervous, sat down and began to tell her story. She talked about the fire that had destroyed her house, the loss of her family, and the long, hard struggle to survive on the streets. Gustavo listened attentively, feeling a growing admiration and empathy for this resilient woman. "I'm sorry for everything you've been through, Anna," Gustavo said sincerely. "I want to do more for you. I'd like to offer you a place to live." Anna looked at him surprised and moved. "Mr. Gustavo, I don't know what to say. That would be a miracle." Gustavo smiled, happy to be able to help in such a meaningful way. He took her to a small apartment he owned in the city center, a modest but comfortable place. Anna was amazed to see her new home. For the first time in years, she had a roof over her head, a bed to sleep in, and a real chance to start again. "Thank you, Mr. Gustavo." "I really do," said Anna, with tears in her eyes. "You saved my life." Gustavo, touched by Anna's gratitude, felt a profound change in his heart. He realized that this encounter had not just been a chance to test honesty, but an opportunity to reconnect with his own humanity. Anna's kindness inspired him to be a better person, to do more for others. And so, with each passing day, Anna became more integrated into the team, earning everyone's trust and respect. Her hard work and positive attitude made her a beloved figure in the office. Gustavo, for his part, began to see the world from a new perspective, appreciating the little things and looking for ways to make a difference in the lives of the people around him. The months passed quickly, and Anna became a constant presence in Gustavo's office. Her dedication to her work and her kind nature won over everyone around her. Gustavo, now closer to Anna, often invited her to lunch to talk about life. "Anna, have you ever thought about studying?" Gustavo asked one day while they were having coffee together in the cafeteria next to the office. Anna looked at him, surprised by the question. "Yes, many times. I'd love to go back to school, but I've never had the chance," she replied with a twinkle in her eye. Gustavo smiled, having already planned something special. "Well, I think we can change that. I want to help you resume your studies. I've already looked into some schools that offer evening programs. What do you think?" Anna felt a surge of emotion. The possibility of studying again seemed like a distant dream that was suddenly within her reach. "I'd love to, Mr. Gustavo. Thank you so much," said Anna, her voice laced with gratitude. Gustavo arranged for Anna to enroll in a business course, believing that this could open new doors for her. At first, Anna felt a little intimidated, but she soon found her rhythm. Her nights were now filled with classes and studying, while her days were dedicated to working in the office. Anna's dedication didn't go unnoticed. Gustavo constantly encouraged her, offering moral support and sometimes even helping her with her studies. They developed a sincere friendship based on mutual respect and admiration. One afternoon, after a long meeting, Gustavo and Anna were talking in the office. "Anna, I never imagined that our lives would change so much since that day in the square. You've really changed the way I see the world," said Gustavo with a smile. Anna smiled back, feeling deeply touched by his words. "And you changed my life, Mr. Gustavo. I never thought I'd have another chance to be happy." Gustavo felt a warmth in his heart. Anna's honesty and gratitude had become a constant source of inspiration for him. He knew that somehow fate had brought them together so that they could both grow and learn together. As the months went by, Anna thrived both at work and in her studies. Gustavo, for his part, became increasingly involved in charitable initiatives, inspired by Anna's example of honesty and resilience. The two became an example of how kindness and honesty can transform lives. And so the bond between Gustavo and Anna grew stronger, bringing light and hope to both of them. They continued to support each other, facing life's challenges together with the certainty that, as long as they were united, they could overcome any obstacle. Time passed and Anna successfully completed her business degree. Her performance was exemplary, and everyone in the office was proud of her, especially Gustavo. He promoted her to an administrative position where Anna further demonstrated her competence and dedication. However, life always holds surprises. Anna began to feel tired more than usual. At first, she attributed it to stress and workload, but the symptoms got worse. Concerned, Gustavo insisted that she see a doctor. "Anna, you need to take care of yourself. Promise me you'll see a doctor this week," he said with a serious expression. "I promise, Mr. Gustavo. I know I've been neglecting my health," Anna replied, trying to reassure him. After a few tests, the results revealed some worrying news. Anna needed a kidney transplant. The news hit her like a bombshell, leaving her stunned and frightened. Gustavo, on hearing it, felt a deep pain. He knew he couldn't let Anna face this alone. "Anna, don't worry, we'll find a solution. I'm here to help you," said Gustavo, holding her hands firmly. Anna, despite her fear, felt comforted by Gustavo's words. He began to mobilize his contacts and resources to find a compatible donor as soon as possible. However, the waiting list was long and the prospects were not encouraging. "Mr. Gustavo, perhaps you should accept that this is my reality. I'm grateful for everything, but I don't want you to wear yourself out because of me," said Anna in a sad voice. Gustavo didn't accept this possibility. Determined to save his friend, he did something unthinkable. He carried out tests to see if he was a compatible donor, and to everyone's surprise, he was. "Anna, I can be your donor. I'm ready to do it for you," Gustavo announced with an expression of determination. Anna was in shock, tears streaming down her face. "Mr. Gustavo, this is too much. I can't accept this. It's too great a sacrifice," she said, moved. "Anna, you taught me the value of honesty and compassion. Let me repay you in some way. You deserve to live and be happy," Gustavo replied firmly. Despite her worries and fears, Anna accepted Gustavo's offer. The surgery was scheduled, and they both prepared for the procedure. Gustavo felt a mixture of nervousness and hope, while Anna, although frightened, felt blessed to have someone so generous by her side. The surgery was a success. Gustavo recovered quickly, and Anna, with her new kidney, began to feel a significant improvement in her health. The gratitude she felt for Gustavo was indescribable. Mr. Gustavo, I can't thank you enough. You've given me a new lease of life, said Anna, overcome with emotion. Anna, your honesty and kindness have changed my life. It was a privilege to be able to help, replied Gustavo with a warm smile. And so Gustavo's act of kindness not only saved Anna's life, but also solidified a bond of friendship and respect that neither of them would ever forget. After the successful surgery, Anna and Gustavo went through a period of recovery. Gustavo quickly returned to his daily activities, but now with a new perspective on life and the value of human connections. Anna, for her part, experienced a profound transformation. Her health improved day by day, and with it her spirit and determination. Anna returned to work with a new vigor. Gustavo, always attentive, gave her space to adapt to the new reality, but soon saw that she was more than ready to face the challenges with renewed strength. Everyone in the office noticed the change. Anna was no longer just a dedicated employee. She was a leader, an inspiration to everyone. Gustavo, inspired by Anna's journey, decided to expand his philanthropic activities. He began investing in rehabilitation programs for homeless people, offering not only shelter, but also education and employment opportunities. Anna was instrumental in this project, using her own experience as an example that change was possible. Anna, I want you to be the director of our new rehabilitation program. There's no one better than you to understand the needs of these people, said Gustavo, with an encouraging smile. Anna was surprised and moved by the offer. Mr. Gustavo, I don't know what to say. This is a big challenge, but I accept. I want to make a difference just like you did in my life, she replied, determined. With Anna at the helm of the project, the program has flourished. Many lives have been transformed, and Anna's story has become a symbol of hope and resilience. She traveled all over the country, sharing her story and inspiring others to believe in second chances. One day during a charity event, Anna was approached by a young woman who seemed nervous. I'm sorry, Miss Anna. I just wanted to say that your story has inspired me. I was about to give up, but I heard about you and decided to fight a little harder, said the young woman with tears in her eyes. Anna smiled and hugged the young woman. Never give up on your dreams. There is always hope, even in the most difficult times. If I made it, you can too, Anna said firmly. Gustavo, watching the scene from afar, felt a deep sense of satisfaction. He knew that the choice to leave that wallet in the square had been the beginning of a transformation that had changed not only Anna's life, but his too. With the success of the rehabilitation program, Gustavo and Anna continued to work together, facing new challenges and celebrating every victory. Gustavo felt that his life had gained a new purpose, something that went beyond business and financial success. His friendship with Anna was a constant source of inspiration and motivation. One day, Gustavo called Anna into his office for a meeting. He had a thoughtful expression as if he was about to make an important decision. Anna, I've been thinking a lot about the future of our organization. I believe we can do more, expand our reach, and help even more people. But for that, we need strong leadership, someone who deeply understands our goals and values. I would like you to become my partner in this mission, said Gustavo, looking her in the eye. Anna was speechless for a moment. The proposal was monumental. Being Gustavo's partner meant not only immense recognition, but also a huge responsibility. Mr. Gustavo, I am honored by your trust. I accept with all humility and determination. Let's transform more lives together, replied Anna with a twinkle in her eye. With this new partnership formalized, Gustavo and Anna began to plan the organization's expansion. They set new goals, developed innovative programs, and sought out strategic partnerships. At every step, the mutual trust and solid friendship between them were the basis for all decisions. Gustavo, now with a broader perspective on life, began to get more directly involved with the people they helped. «Promettimi che continuerai a prenderti cura di te», gli disse stringendogli forte la mano, «e se avrai bisogno di qualcosa, io sarò qui». Lucas annui, provando un misto di emozione e determinazione. «Te lo prometto, Anna. E grazie per tutto. Davvero». He spent more time in the shelters and rehabilitation centers, listening to stories and better understanding the challenges faced by those on the streets. Each story touched him deeply, reinforcing his commitment to the cause. «Gustavo, I never imagined that a decision as simple as returning a wallet could lead to all this», Anna commented one day, as they walked together through one of the rehabilitation centers. «Life is full of surprises, Anna, and sometimes the smallest choices have the biggest impacts. I'm glad our paths crossed like that», Gustavo replied with a smile. Over the years, Gustavo and Anna saw their organization grow exponentially. The impact they had on the community was undeniable. They had helped hundreds of people off the streets, providing not only shelter, but also education, job training, and emotional support. Anna, now a respected public figure, used her voice to defend the rights of the underprivileged. She became a sought-after speaker, sharing her story of overcoming and inspiring others to do the same. During an international event, Anna was invited to speak about the organization's work. Gustavo accompanied her, proud of what they had achieved together. As she took to the stage, Anna felt a rush of emotions. She remembered her life on the streets, Gustavo's generosity, and how hard they had fought to get there. «Good evening, everyone. My story is an example of how honesty and kindness can transform lives. A few years ago, I was on the streets, with no hope. But a simple decision changed everything. Today I'm here to show that second chances are possible, and that we can all make a difference», Anna began, her voice firm and full of emotion. The audience gave her a standing ovation, moved by the sincerity and strength of her words. Gustavo, backstage, felt a deep sense of gratitude for having met Anna and for having walked this path together. After the event, as they walked through the illuminated streets of a foreign city, Gustavo reflected on everything they had achieved. «Anna, what do you think the future holds for us?" and he asked, curious. «I think the future is full of possibilities, Gustavo. As long as we continue to believe in people and offer opportunities, we can achieve anything," she replied confidently. «I agree. Let's keep making a difference, one step at a time," said Gustavo, smiling. And so, side by side, Gustavo and Anna moved on, ready to face new challenges and transform even more lives with their mission of honesty, kindness, and determination. As the organization has grown, Gustavo and Anna have become central figures in their communities. Their actions and stories not only transformed lives, but also inspired a new generation to believe in the possibility of change and hope. One day, while reviewing new projects in the office, Gustavo received an unexpected call. It was from his sister, Marta, with whom he hadn't spoken for years due to family disagreements. Gustavo was surprised and a little apprehensive when he answered. «Gustavo, we need to talk. Our mother is ill and needs us," said Marta in a serious voice. Gustavo felt a squeeze in his heart. His mother had always been an important figure in his life, despite his family problems. He knew he couldn't ignore this call. «Of course, Marta. I'll be there right away," he replied decisively. When she heard about the situation, Anna offered Gustavo all her support. She knew how important family was to him and how this news would affect him. «Gustavo, you're not alone. I'll be here for whatever you need," said Anna, holding his hand. Gustavo thanked her, feeling comforted by Anna's constant presence in his life. He left for his mother's house, where he met his family again. The tensions of the past were still present, but the need to look after his sick mother brought them together in an unexpected way. In the days that followed, Gustavo divided his time between the organization and caring for his mother. Anna took temporary charge, once again showing her ability to manage everything with competence and sensitivity. Gustavo's dedication to his family also made him reflect on the value of relationships and forgiveness. One quiet afternoon, while sitting next to his mother, Gustavo felt a peace he hadn't experienced for a long time. "Mom, I'm here for you, and I promise we'll get through this together," he said tenderly. His mother, despite her weakness, smiled and held her son's hand. "Gustavo, I'm so proud of you. And I'm happy to see that you found a family in Anna and in your work," she said, with a loving look on her face. Gustavo felt tears welling up. His mother's acceptance and love meant so much to him. With Gustavo's mother's health gradually improving, he was able to concentrate fully on the organization again. Anna, who had shown an incredible ability to lead, continued by his side now as a true partner, not only in business but also in life. They decided it was time to take the organization to a new level. Gustavo and Anna began planning a national campaign to raise funds and awareness about the situation of homeless people. The campaign would be called Hope and Renewal, reflecting the essence of their work. "Anna, this campaign will change many lives. I'm confident that we can make a difference on a larger scale," said Gustavo enthusiastically. "Me too, Gustavo, and I'm ready to take on this challenge alongside you," replied Anna with a determined smile. The campaign involved a series of events, from charity dinners to awareness marathons. Gustavo and Anna traveled around the country, meeting community leaders, politicians and celebrities, all interested in supporting the cause. Each event was an opportunity to share their stories and inspire others to join the movement. During one of these events, in a large country town, Anna met a familiar figure. It was João, a man who had shared the streets with her during her difficult years. João was visibly haggard, but still recognizable. "João, I can't believe it's you," exclaimed Anna, overcome with emotion. John, surprised, looked at Anna with wide eyes. "Anna, is it really you?" "My God, I can't believe it," he said with tears in his eyes. Anna hugged João, feeling his pain and his hope. She immediately decided that she had to help her old friend. "Gustavo, this is João. He's one of my friends from the old days. We need to help him," said Anna, introducing João to Gustavo. "Of course, Anna. We'll do everything we can for him," Gustavo replied firmly. João was taken to one of the organization's rehabilitation centers, where he received medical care and emotional support. His presence brought back many memories for Anna, but also reinforced her determination to continue fighting for those still on the streets. The Hope and Renewal campaign was a resounding success. With the funds raised, the organization was able to open new rehabilitation centers in various cities across the country, offering shelter, education, and job opportunities to thousands of people. Anna, now a nationally recognized leader, continued to inspire everyone around her. Her story of overcoming was a beacon of hope for many, and her tireless work alongside Gustavo transformed lives on a daily basis. Gustavo, for his part, felt more fulfilled than ever. He had found a true purpose in helping others, something that brought him a satisfaction that financial success had never provided. He and Anna were an unbeatable duo, united by a bond of friendship and mutual respect. One day, during a meeting with the team, Gustavo made an important announcement. "Guys, I have wonderful news. We've been invited to present our work at an international conference on social assistance. This is an incredible opportunity to share our model and inspire other organizations around the world," he said enthusiastically. The team applauded, excited by the news. Anna felt immensely proud of what they had achieved together. "Gustavo, this is incredible. I can't wait to share our story and learn from others too," said Anna with a beaming smile. The conference was a milestone in their journey. Gustavo and Anna traveled abroad, where they were received with admiration and curiosity. They presented their work, sharing stories of transformation and challenges overcome. After the presentation, they were approached by many participants, including leaders of organizations from different countries who wanted to learn from them and implement similar programs in their own communities. After participating in the international conference, Gustavo and Anna's story gained even more prominence. They were invited for interviews, television programs, and articles in renowned magazines. The organization began to receive donations from different parts of the world, allowing it to expand its activities even further. Anna, always humble, used these opportunities to highlight the importance of teamwork and the need for compassion and empathy in society. Real change begins when we see the humanity in each person, regardless of their current situation. "Everyone deserves a second chance," said Anna in an emotional interview. Gustavo, seeing the impact of her words, felt even more motivated to continue. Together, they started partnerships with other international organizations, exchanging knowledge and developing new approaches to fighting poverty and homelessness. One day, after one of these interviews, Gustavo and Anna were sitting in a cafe reflecting on everything they had achieved. "Anna, have you ever thought about how all this started?" "A wallet purposely left on the floor, an act of honesty," said Gustavo with a nostalgic smile. "Yes, it seems like a distant dream, but it's also a reminder of how small acts can lead to big changes. I'm eternally grateful for that day," replied Anna, holding Gustavo's hand. They knew there was still a lot of work to be done, but they also knew they were on the right track. The honesty and compassion that had united their lives continued to guide them, inspiring others and transforming the world around them. As the organization expanded globally, Gustavo and Anna faced new challenges. Each country had its own difficulties and cultural contexts, requiring adaptations and creative solutions. They formed local teams, training community leaders to ensure that the principles of their organization were upheld. During a visit to a new rehabilitation center in Africa, Anna met Miriam, a young single mother who had lost everything during an armed conflict. Miriam, like Anna in the past, was determined to rebuild her life. "Anna, your story gives me hope. If you made it, I can make it too," said Miriam with tears in her eyes. Anna hugged Miriam. "You're strong, Miriam, and I'm here to help in any way I can. Together we'll get through this," Anna replied firmly. While Anna helped Miriam find a new start, Gustavo became involved in negotiations with governments and international organizations, seeking support to expand the programs. Each meeting, each new partnership reinforced his belief that they were on the right track. Back in Brazil, Gustavo and Anna began investing in prevention programs, focusing on education and training to prevent more people from ending up on the streets. They worked with schools and universities, creating projects that involved students and teachers. At one of these schools, Anna met Rafael, a talented teenager who lived in a poor community. Rafael had dreams of becoming an engineer, but his reality made this almost impossible. "Donna Anna, do I have any chance of making my dreams come true?" asked Rafael with a glimmer of hope in his eyes. "Rafael, never doubt your potential. Let's work together to find a way. Believe in yourself and in the opportunities that lie ahead," replied Anna with an encouraging smile. Anna and Gustavo managed to get Rafael a scholarship, showing once again that the right support can change someone's destiny. They knew that education was the key to a better future and continued to invest in this sector, creating opportunities for thousands of young people like Rafael. Over time, Gustavo and Anna's organization became a global network of support and hope. They began holding annual conferences, bringing together community leaders, former homeless people, and beneficiaries of their programs to share experiences and learn from each other. During one of these conferences, Anna was surprised to see João, her old friend from the streets, now a respected community leader, presenting his own rehabilitation project. "João, I'm so proud of you," exclaimed Anna, hugging him warmly. "Anna, you've given me the strength and inspiration to keep going. It's all thanks to you and Mr. Gustavo," replied João, overcome with emotion. The conference was a success, showing the power of community and collaboration. Gustavo and Anna felt more motivated than ever, seeing the real impact of their work. Over the years, Gustavo and Anna have seen their lives intertwine in deep and meaningful ways. The friendship and partnership that began with a simple act of honesty has grown into a powerful force for change and hope. At a gala event to celebrate the organization's 10th anniversary, Gustavo took to the stage to make a special announcement. "Today, we celebrate not only the 10 years of our organization, but also the impact that each of you has had on our lives and on the lives of thousands of people. I am honored and thrilled to announce that as of today, Anna will officially be my partner in all of our initiatives. Together we will continue our mission to transform lives and spread hope," said Gustavo with tears in his eyes. The audience gave him a standing ovation, moved by the news. Anna took to the stage, feeling honored and grateful. "Thank you, Gustavo. Thank you, everyone. Let's continue together, believing in the power of honesty, compassion, and hope." "This is just the beginning," said Anna with a beaming smile. Once the partnership was official, Gustavo and Anna began working on even more ambitious projects. They developed social entrepreneurship programs, training former homeless people to start their own businesses and become independent. During a visit to one of these projects, they met Pedro, a young man who had set up a small bakery with the organization's support. Pedro employed other former homeless people, creating a network of support and sustainability. Mr. Gustavo, Mrs. Anna, I never imagined I could get this far. You have given me the opportunity to change my life and the lives of many other people, said Pedro proudly. Gustavo and Anna felt fulfilled when they saw the concrete impact of their work. Each success story reinforced their mission and motivated them to continue. Despite their professional success, Gustavo and Anna faced personal challenges. Gustavo's health began to deteriorate, and he was diagnosed with a serious illness. Anna, always by his side, offered all the support she could. Gustavo, let's face this together. You saved me once, and now it's my turn to be by your side, said Anna, holding his hand tightly. Gustavo, despite the diagnosis, kept his spirit strong. He continued to work, determined to leave a lasting legacy. Anna, moved by the admiration and love she felt for him, took on even more responsibilities in the organization, ensuring that Gustavo's work would continue. As the months passed, Gustavo's health worsened, but he never gave up hope. Surrounded by friends, family, and the beneficiaries of his organization, he felt blessed to have lived such a meaningful life. On his deathbed, Gustavo called Anna close. Anna, I want you to continue our work. I believe in you, and I know you will do great things. Thank you for being by my side all these years, he said, his voice weak. Gustavo, you will always be part of me and everything we do. I promise to honor your legacy and continue our mission, Anna replied with tears in her eyes. Gustavo passed away surrounded by love and gratitude. His funeral was a celebration of his life and all the lives he touched. After Gustavo's death, Anna felt an immense emptiness, but also a huge responsibility. She knew she had to continue the work they had started together. With determination and an open heart, she led the organization to new heights. Anna dedicated herself to expanding the programs even further, inspired by Gustavo's memory. She continued to travel, share her story, and motivate others to believe in the power of change. During a trip to a small town, Anna met Sophia, a young woman determined to make a difference in her community. Sophia reminded Anna of herself, with the same passion and desire to help. Donna Anna, I want to follow in your footsteps and transform my community. You are my inspiration, said Sophia with admiration. Anna, touched, offered her full support to Sophia, helping her to start a local rehabilitation project. Over the years, Gustavo and Anna's legacy has continued to grow. The organization has become a global force, transforming lives and inspiring hope around the world. Anna, now a globally recognized leader, has never forgotten her roots and the journey that brought her there. At a special event to celebrate the organization's 20th anniversary, Anna took to the stage, looking out at the crowd of faces that had been touched by her work. Today, we celebrate not only the 20 years of our organization, but also the flame of hope that continues to shine in each of us. Gustavo believed in the power of honesty and compassion, and together we have proved that these qualities can transform the world. Thank you all for being part of this journey. This is just the beginning of a new era of hope and renewal, said Anna, her voice filled with emotion. The audience gave a standing ovation, celebrating not only 20 years of achievements, but also Anna and Gustavo's indomitable spirit. The flame of hope continued to shine, guiding everyone towards a better future.